I've now been training for 2 years and I think I finally perfected my workout split. So I'm going to share with you what a week of workouts looks like for me. Hello, it's Evelyn, aka Milklard, and I'm currently going to the gym 5 days a week. And this is my body recomp routine. For this video, I just wanted to focus on the resistance training, so I didn't bother to record this part, but I also do 30 minutes of incline walking a day separate from my gym session, and I do anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes of core workout a day. Let's jump into day 1 of our routine, our full body day. To start off our routine, we're going to be doing some pull-ups. I do pull-ups twice a week. On my first day of doing pull-ups, I do higher reps with more assistance. Today I did 3 sets of 15 reps. And then I jumped into working on my hip abductors and adductors. For hip abductors, I do 4 sets of 12 reps, trying my best to close my legs together and slowly opening them back up. And once the reps start to feel a little difficult to close, I will use a bit of assistance with my hands. For hip abductors, I'll also be doing 4 sets of 12 reps, this time trying to hold the open position the best I can and slowly bringing them back. When doing hip abductors, please don't lean forward and create a stretch on the glutes. Have your back on the seat and pay special attention to where you place your feet. I place my feet at the very edge of the foothold and have them pointing outwards. The less your foot is on the hold, the better. Next, we're going to be doing another back movement. This time it's going to be single arm pull downs to isolate your lats. For these, I'm going to be doing 4 sets of 10 reps on each arm. You're going to set the cable high up to get a good stretch, and you're going to kneel down, putting the knee down on the same side you're holding the cable. You're going to make sure you get a good stretch, then pull that down, reaching your elbow to your hip. And to finish off day 1, we're going to be doing the worst exercise ever, Miss Barbell Squats. Now, I very much hate having to do these, but I've neglected my squats for way too long, so I'm forcing myself to do these at least once a week. I have several imbalances, so doing these always feel a bit funny, and I can't go very heavy, but I do 4 working sets of about 8 to 10 reps. That concludes day 1 of training. Here's a little recap of our full body day, and it's now time for day 2 of training. To start off our push day, we're going to be doing some assisted dips. I'm still unable to do unassisted dips, so to work up my strength, I've been doing 4 sets of 8 reps. And then I'll follow those up with doing single arm shoulder presses on the machine. I have a pretty big imbalance on my right shoulder, so I'm going to be doing more reps on my right arm. I did 4 sets with about 12 reps on my right arm and 8 reps on my left arm. Next, we'll be using the pec machine to do some chest flies. I try and keep a slight bend to my arms when doing this, and imagine I'm creating an O when closing my arms together. For the chest flies, I'll be doing 4 sets of 12 reps. Next, I'll be doing a tricep superset, alternating between a cable tricep overhead and a rope pushdown. I'll be doing 3 sets of 10 reps for each exercise, and since both workouts are meant to target the triceps, I take a small rest in between each set. And to hit my chest just a little bit more, I'm going to be doing an incline chest press. I do 4 sets of 10 reps, and I'll be following that up with one last tricep workout. I'll be doing single arm cable pushdowns. For these, I'll be doing 3 sets with 10 reps on each arm. And with today's workouts, I was able to target all 3 heads of my tricep. For my final exercise of the day, I'm going to be working on my forearms with the best exercise ever created, kitty curls. Now, I don't know what this workout is actually called. I just named them kitty curls. For this workout, I do 3 sets till failure, which is usually about 15 reps. And once we've lived out our catboy fantasies, we've now completed day 2 of our routine. Day 3 will be our first leg focused day. For my leg days, I don't target a specific muscle, I just try and target my entire leg. I always start my leg days with doing hip thrusts because I want to get it out the way and not have to dread the rest of my workout. For hip thrusts, I do 4 working sets of 10 reps. And when doing glute exercises, it's important to put the weight on the heel of the foot. So you can see that when I do my hip thrust, I try and lift my toes up in order to get a better feel in my glutes. Now that hip thrust is over, I can now enjoy the rest of my workout, and I'm going to do that with doing some reverse lunges with a knee drive. I'm not able to comfortably do a split squat because of a rotation problem I have, so I've replaced it with doing this workout. I use a plate to elevate my leg, and the knee drive forces me to incorporate some balance. I do 3 sets of 10 reps on each leg. And next, I'll be doing some leg extensions. I'll be doing 4 sets of 12 reps, and for the first few reps, I try my best to hold the weight at the top for at least a whole second. I'll be following up my leg extension with doing some RDLs. I'll be doing 4 sets of 12 reps. I used to have such a hard time trying to do RDLs, so I'm super proud of the progress I've made. The number one thing that helped my form was thinking of RDLs as a back and forth movement instead of an up and down movement. To finish off today's leg day, I'm going to be doing some calf raises. Now, I do prefer to do these on the machine in order to truly hit failure, but on both days that I was recording recording, the calf raise machine was busy, so instead I did these single leg on a bench. I did 3 sets till failure. I don't hit complete failure on every workout, but calves are one of the muscles that you should strive to hit failure on, since that's where most of the growth comes from. And that will complete day 3's workout. Now it's time for day 4 of our routine, where we're going to be doing pull workouts. To start off our routine, we're going to be alternating between pull-ups and chin-up. This is the second time I do pull-ups in my split, and this time around we're going to be doing them unassisted. I usually keep pushing until I can no longer get in a proper rep. Next we'll be doing another superset, this time alternating between shoulder press and a seated bicep curl. This is the second time I'm going to be doing a shoulder press in my split, but this time around we're going to be doing them with dumbbells. And with no rest in between, I'll be doing seated bicep curls. I have a serious imbalance on my biceps, so I'm going to be doing double the reps on my right arm. For both the shoulder press and bicep curl, I'm going to be doing 3 sets of about 12 reps. Moving on, our next workout will be face pulls. This is a workout I only recently started doing, so I'm still working to perfect my form. But so far, I'm really loving this workout. I do 4 sets of 12 reps, and I'll follow that up with doing some pullovers. Once again, I'm going to be doing 4 sets of 12 reps. And to finish off our pull day, we're going to be doing some more kitty curls. When you do this workout, make sure that you're not using the triceps to move the weight. All the movement should be coming from your fingers and your wrist. And like on day 2, I'm going to be doing 3 sets till failure. And now it's finally day 5 of my workout routine. The final day of my routine is another leg day. And just like last time, I'm going to start off my workout routine with a big, nasty hip thrust. I'm going to be doing 4 working sets of 10 reps. And then I'll move on to doing some hamstring curls. I start off seated regularly, but once the reps feel a little challenging, I lean forward on my seat so that I can continue to get in full reps. I'll be doing 4 sets of 12 reps. To follow that up, I'm going to be doing some leg extensions. This time around, I'm going to be doing them single-legged. I'll do 4 sets of 10 reps on each leg. Next off, I'll be doing sumo squats. I used to not feel my glutes engage when doing sumo squats until I started tucking in my pelvic on the way up. For sumo squats, I'm going to be doing 4 sets of 12 reps. And to finish up our week of workouts, we're going to be doing some calf raises. My calves are super underdeveloped, so I've been trying to go extra hard on these. I'll be doing 3 sets till failure. That's going to wrap up day 5, and that's what a week of workouts looks like for me. For a little recap, I'll put up my entire routine on screen in case you want to steal this routine for yourself. If you have specific goals and would like for me to help you reach them, you can train one-on-one with me by contacting me via email, or you can send me a message through my fitness Instagram account. I'll put that up on screen as well, and the links for that will also be in the description of today's video, as well as the links for all my socials. If you found today's video helpful, I'd appreciate a big ol' like on the video and subscribe to see more content like this. Well, that's it for today's video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye!